It's Sunday morning, about 7:15. I'm just heading out on the Franklin Pass Trail, and the dream on this trip is over the next 7 days I want to get up into the Lake Basin, into the Kaweah Basin off trail, and then maybe summit a few peaks. I say maybe because I think the weather's going to be pretty crappy. When I came in last night, I saw a Sawtooth Peak in the distance, and it's such a creepy, ominous mountain, and there was already lightning on it, and we're expecting thunder showers or thunderstorms probably for the next 3 or 4 days. So I think the first half of my trip is just going to be getting as far as I can in the morning and then hunkering down. We'll see. You never know what's going to happen, but I do know there's going to be some thunder and lightning on my adventure. So I wish I could get ready for that and just not be bothered by it, but I probably will. Anyways, it's a beautiful morning this morning. It's always weird. This is my 5th solo. I've been doing this every year for the last 5 years, and I've come to long for it during the year. But then when I get out here, just the threat of solitude makes me uneasy and nervous, and it takes me a few days to get into it. So I hope, like every other trip, after a day or two I'm just going to be loving it, and the solitude and the wilderness is just going to work its way into my soul and clear out all that anxiety and all the rest of the crap that I brought with me from the real world. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what this adventure brings. It's 2:20 on day 1, and I just made it to camp. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, and there's some lightning and thunder coming down intermittently. So I'm gonna get my tent up and just get ready for whatever might happen. There you go. There's some thunder. But I'm in a beautiful place. I'm at a place called Franklin Lake. It's absolutely gorgeous. And for whatever reason, there's nobody here. I haven't seen a soul anywhere. I saw some people coming off the trail, but they left the whole thing to me. So it's pretty awesome. This is just pretty incredible. I feel like I'm a sponge. You know, stinky sponges get. I'm that stinky sponge, and this wilderness is just like that warm, soapy water. I'm just soaking it up and wringing myself out. All that pushing and huffing and puffing up the hill was just therapeutic. I didn't really want to be here when I got up, but after coming up the hill and just, you know, quite frankly, just huffing and puffing and pushing, it just felt good. I felt like I got all that out of me. And tomorrow, and especially day 3, should be pretty fantastic. Well, I had dinner and took a little nap. 4,000 feet of elevation in the first 8 miles today was a bit much for me, so I really needed that nap. But thunder has been going off constantly for the last 5 hours, and now it's raining pretty good. So I think whether I like it or not, I'm not going to be wandering around looking at the beauty of this place. I think it's time to hunker down early for the night, and weather says it's going to be clear tomorrow morning, so yeah, I'm going to get up at dark 30 and see what the day has for me. It's the end of day 2, and I just made it to camp. Actually, I made it about an hour ago, and I just set up my tent and ate dinner and, you know, just camp things. I thought today would be an easier day because there wasn't as much elevation gain, but it was still pretty tough. But it was beautiful. I hiked out of the lake I had camped the night before and got to a high ridge, which was just beautiful, and then just saw some stunning lakes along the way. I didn't see another person. Behind me are the Kaweahs, and I'm still trying to figure it out in terms of weather and my own energy. But if you can see, there's a few low gaps between some of those high peaks, and I'm going to get to the other side of that mountain range via one of those low gaps, and then I'm going to come back through another one. So I'm pretty excited about that. I hope I have the energy. I felt like I should have done better today. I found myself taking more breaks and taking longer to get to camp than I thought I would. But you know, I'll just have to see how my body feels. I'll get as far as I can. And but I sure am excited about getting to the other side of those mountains. So we'll see what happens. Well, I made it. I'm off trail. Pants Pass is directly behind me. It's that low saddle between those two peaks with that, all that loose rock and scree in between them. It looks pretty crappy, and from here it looks a little dicey and dangerous, but you know, I'll get up there and see what I think. From the trip reports I've heard, it's not, but it's certainly going to be my big challenge of the day, and I can't say I'm looking forward to it. I just got watered up. I got my cragging gloves on for climbing, and I'm going to push over that pass before it starts to rain in the next 2 hours. So we'll see how this goes. Get myself to low altitude. I checked the weather, and weather's just going to get worse. It's going to be great tomorrow, but today it's just getting worse, and I was so high up I could feel the thunder in my chest just getting closer and closer. I was going to wait it out, and I just thought, this is stupid. So I just threw my stuff in my pack, and I'm moving as fast as I can down the mountain. Well, there's nothing like a good hailstorm in the middle of a lightning storm. This is awesome, and I'm going to be glad when it's over. Well, it's been quite a day. The storm's moving off. Still some thunder, but the timing between the strikes and the thunder has gone from 2 seconds to maybe 10, 15, and the amount of lightning strikes have gone down a lot. And so I got myself down a little lower in the tree line, feeling a little bit better, not so exposed out there. I don't think I've ever been on a wilderness trip when I wasn't just a little bit humbled by something. So I guess lightning and thunder has been my humility for today. It's good to be at low altitude. It's good to hear that thunder way in the distance. It's not going to come down on my head. I'm looking forward to getting to camp at Big Arroyo and getting dry and having a warm meal. Hopefully getting up to a sunny day tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see.
Well, it's the end of day 3. This day sure didn't turn out how I thought it would. I'm stuck in my tent pretty early. I don't think I'm going to be able to go back up to where I wanted to go and make the big loop I had intended to. It's just not on the cards. I don't have enough time, and I don't think I have enough energy. Pants Pass was a physical challenge of 10 out of 10 on a good day, and with a heavy pack, there's just no way I'm gonna march all the way up there tomorrow and try it again. So I'm gonna find another way to get in the Kaweah Basin, probably through Junction Meadow, which is pretty straightforward. I still want to see that area. It seems like such a cool place. So I haven't given up hope. I want to get my head straight and wake up tomorrow bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to explore something I haven't seen before, which I think I'll get a chance to do. And hopefully this weather will be done, because I am done with the weather.
Well, I just got off trail. When I could see my car from up on those mountains when I was coming down, and when I got a first glimpse, it was just pure joy. It's been a great adventure. This marks end of day 4 at 60 miles. I think I put about 18 in today. I did 2 passes, Black Rock Pass and Timber Gap. Wow, that was just a tough day, but just a great end to a really good adventure. You know, adventures don't always go like you planned. Good adventure has got a little bit of suffering for some spice, and a lot of hard work and a lot of beauty. And you know, this had all that. And I also had a lot of solitude. I spent a lot more time stuck in my tent pondering my life than I normally do, just because of the weather. So but even that was really impactful. So I'm so glad I did it. I'm looking forward to getting home. I've been homesick ever since I left home, you know, which is kind of a thing when you go on an adventure. I don't know why, but it just happens. At least it happens to me. And my wife only gives me one rule. She's so gracious. She doesn't ask questions about what I do out there, but she only has one rule, and that's it. That's that I come back. And boy, I had to work hard at that one this time. A lot of luck, a lot of Jesus just looking out for me, and a lot of hard work running with a heavy pack trying to get away from the lightning. That's definitely one for the record books. Anyways, I got about 5.5 hours to drive home tonight, and I'm looking forward to sleeping in my own bed. It's gonna be a Red Bull evening, because well, I'm gonna have to stay awake. Talk to you later.